All the stuff that they didn't teach you in high school or college but should have, because college is not where you go to learn. College is where you go to get indoctrinated and learn how to study really hard, memorize shit, and take multiple guest tests.
Go home and memorize this shit. We got a test at the end of this weekend. It doesn't matter if you learn anything. The important thing is to memorize this shit.
That's why so many doctors are guilty of killing their patients, because the second leading cause of death after cancer is doctors. It's not like AIDS or dirty Ebola. No, it's doctors. Anyway, perfect example. I was and I hate going to that place because everybody that works there is a rude asshole. It's kind of a place where tofu munchers and hairy armpit chicks hang out. And work there too. Whole Foods. Now the Whole Foods in my town absolutely sucks dead bunny rabbits. And their hot bar, I wanted to get some grilled asparagus because grilled asparagus is really good. And I don't cook, No one ever taught me how to cook growing up. I'm sure learning how to grill asparagus is probably pretty easy. But anyway, their beef brisket is great, and the place is just absolutely disgustingly horrible. And everybody that works there is a prick, and that's a fact. Whole Foods is actually famous for really, really rude employees. I mean, not only are they obnoxiously expensive, but everybody that works there is rude. But if you're going to go to a place where the prices are really horrible and the employees are really rude, then you should expect to get something. Anyway, this place absolutely sucks. And then I decided to have a non-cussing, non-verbal, non-loud fight with the manager. And obviously he's from Generation Douchebag. Generation Clueless, knuckle-dragging, mental midget douchebag. He's a tall dude with sandy blonde hair, and he had a man bun. You know what a man bun is? Yeah. I'm sure he was wearing Birkenstocks, but I couldn't see them. So anyway, this knuckle-dragging tofu muncher. I told him the facts of, and you don't need to know the facts, other than the fact that the place is just horrible, inconsistent. Like, why go there? You can't expect anything. And I was telling him the facts, like boom, 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 fact. And he kept saying that over and over again. By the way, if you ever really want to piss somebody off, you don't cuss them by, using curse words like F you or you're a bleepin' bleep. If you really, really want to piss somebody off, and I have perfected this over the decades, and it works so good, is you call them man or boy. I say, listen here, boy. Listen here, son. Oh my God, there is nothing flat out that will piss somebody off. It is way better than telling someone to go F themselves. You say it really calmly, like Foghorn Leghorn. You remember that cartoon Foghorn? I say it, boy, you're not listening to me, boy. Always really pisses people off, is the ultimate insult, because everybody's used to hearing like F you, oh no, F you. No. Call someone a deranged fool, or call them a Luddite or a troglodyte, but the best is always call them man or boy. Listen here, boy. He's a tall white guy with a man bun and sandy blonde hair, and I said, listen here, boy. Oh man, the guy started to get angry. I said, listen here, boy. I said, here is where you're confused, okay? You kept telling me over and over again, I'm sorry you had that experience. Now, an experience is subjective. Kind of like, two people experience the same thing, but one of them loves it and the other one hates it, like a roller coaster. Oh, I loved it. The other person, I hated it. That is subjective. That's an experience. I said, listen to me, boy. This is what I told the guy today. Let's listen to me, boy. I said, here's the way. Usually I scare people because I look like a murderer that just got out of jail with all these tattoos, I look like Hell's Angels, or who knows what the hell people think I am. I said, listen, boy. I said, you keep using the word experience on me, son. I said, now, experiences are subjective, okay? We're not talking about opinions, or what the Greeks would call doxa, okay? We're talking about empirical facts. In this case, we're talking about episteme. He still wanted to emphasize, I'm sorry that's your experience. I said, no, son. I said, you're making the same mistake again, boy. I said, and it's not my experience. Now, I'm go over there. If we will go walk over there to the hot bar, I show you the exact same thing I was talking about. We are talking about empirical facts. Okay? Not my experience, not my feelings, not my beliefs. Do you hear me, boy? Ah, he started to get so angry. This is how you crucify people with logic. You just crucify them. All you have to do is just find some mental midget and you use logic and wisdom and your intellectual prowess to destroy them. And it's not about dominating somebody in debate, it's about winning a debate. But you shouldn't want to win a debate simply for the sake of winning. But you will never bow down if you have the intellectual wherewithal when you're dealing with an intellectual inferior. I said, oh. I had to repeat this 3 times. I said, no, boy, you're not getting it. Okay? Experiences are one thing. I'm talking about hardcore, objective, empirical facts. It's not my opinion that this is what happened. This is a fact. I said, that's what you're not getting, boy. I won't put up with that sort of stupidity. Now, I'll be damned. I'll be damned to the pits of hell, to the crotch of Satan. I'll be damned to hell before I will go to a place like Whole Foods and deal with rude a-holes, horribly high prices, but deal with disgusting inconsistency. Every time, and I keep asking myself, why the hell do you go here? And the answer is, the hot bar. I'm going to pick up some brisket, some asparagus, And some will say, why don't you just cook that crap yourself? Because I don't have time, actually. I really don't have the time. Busy people, if I got a couple bucks to rub together and I could say, and this is one of the things that makes me the most happy, and I got a lawnmower, right? And I actually don't mind sweating. I really don't. Even though I'm fat, I don't mind sweating. But I'll be damned if I'm going to do yard work. It's like if I got 5 pennies to spare, I will pay somebody to do yard work because it is so low and menial. And I just, I don't sit here like translating ancient texts and writing books and like crushing my brain on some complex problems of the universe, quite literally, that if I got $5 in my pocket, I'm going to pay somebody. After you get your yard mowed for $5, I'm going to pay somebody to mow. It makes me so happy. That's one of the happiest thing, one of the few things that makes me happy. Is like, I'll be damned if I'm going to mow that goddamn yard. I'll be damned. I don't mind sweating. I really don't. Even though my fatness would seem to contradict that statement. I'll be damned if I'm going to mow that yard. But, I'll be damned if I'm going to pay high prices and deal with rude assholes at Whole Foods. And also be shafted. It's like every time you walk in that place, it's like, it's probably not here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I drove across town to this horrible place in traffic, and this place sucks monkey balls. It's just a horrible whole. Now, not all Whole Foods are like that. Whole Foods at my other house in Fort Myers, Florida, boom, 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 everything precise. You can count on everything. You can set your watch by it. This is, of course, why someone would pay more money at the horribly overpriced Whole Foods. Like, I want consistency. I go here, I don't mind paying the high prices, not really, but, I expect service. So, anyway, I had a debate with that knuckle-dragging mental midget, and I destroyed him. I gleefully destroyed him. And then afterwards, I called Whole Foods corporate, and I had a little chin wag with those boys. Yeah, but if you ever want to piss somebody off in a debate, don't cuss them, don't raise your voice. All you have to do is just say, listen, boy. Like Foghorn Leghorn. You remember that cartoon character? He's a chicken, right? He's a big chicken. Listen, you're not listening to me, boy. Most people don't want to F with me because I look really dangerous. It's like, I want to mess with this guy. He looks dangerous. That's actually the one benefit of having these tattoos. Like, if you want to part a crowd, it's like, oh my God, look at that guy with all those tattoos. Like, I can. It used to be a lot more drastic than it is now. There's so many people with tattoos. Back in the day, like 15 years ago, with this many tattoos, oh my God, you could really party. I mean, nobody would F with you. Like, oh my God, that guy looks like a dangerous biker murderer. Yeah, just remember that. Listen, boy, you're not listening to me, son. Let me fix that problem for you. Never capitulate to mental midgets. It is always good to destroy them. This generation See, I'm starting to sound like an old person, but this generation is so full of dumbasses, it's unbelievable. They have completely blurred the line between facts and opinions. And there are hardcore facts and there are opinions, you know? Your feelings and your experiences and your emotions are here, and hardcore empirical facts are here. And not, when people say there's no such thing as hardcore facts, it's like click, delete, delete. People like that are, if you really believe that, then you're so stupid I don't even know how to breathe. That was a fun time. I actually felt so good after destroying that guy in Whole Foods, because he deserved it. That store is absolutely disgusting. Whoever manages that store is an idiot. Whole Foods. Yeah. Owned by Amazon.com, by the way, by now, you know. It always was obnoxiously overpriced. But now it's incompetent and obnoxiously overpriced. It's owned by an entity that operates like Walmart, i.e. Amazon, but it still has that snobby, hoity-toity, laissez-faire attitude of like, you're so privileged for shopping at Whole Foods. We will treat you like crap. God, I hate Whole Foods. I suck. I really do suck. That was my caffeine-fueled rant for this evening. This video was sponsored by Whole Foods.